question for you.
I started it up and it was weird. Had some weird artifacting going on in this very simple digital display. Who would have thought? Hi everybody, good morning. It's Tuesday.
Well, I'm back. I feel real good about myself, you know what I mean? So, without further delay.
So hey, I don't like to apologize for things, so I'm not gonna. My back hurt last week. I was really still sick and could not stop coughing. It was a terrible time. That has gotten better. My back still hurts a little bit. It's on the bottom right side of my back. It's just something that just got knotted up and now is just pulled or pain, I don't know. And it's kind of gotten down to my hip, and now my hip hurts, and I'm old. So stuff isn't healing as quickly. Funny thing, I've been taking this Flonase for my postnasal drip, which I'm sure all of you are excited to hear about. And the Flonase did this wonderful thing, which is when I got my cold, usually it starts in my head and works its way down into my chest. Well, I didn't feel it at all in my head because the Flonase was just destroying anything that even remotely seemed like postnasally drip. So I didn't feel it until it got down in my chest. But when it got down in my chest, the cold was so pissed off that it didn't affect my head. It like gave me the worst cough and breathing problems that I had ever had in my life. Still suffering through the cough and cold just a little bit, but not nearly as bad. Back still hurts a little bit, but I can stand up straight. Before I was the hunchback of Winchett Run. So, but I am better now to a point. Also good news, Indy is much better. He's jumping. He started jumping about 2 days after the last coffee, and he's been jumping over here on this pedestal, on his chair, up on the bed, and the chair downstairs. He's just jumped up on the subwoofer over there, so he's up there. He hasn't touched that stand yet, and he may not go back there, to be honest with you. We surmised, and I've seen him do it before. He misjudges jumps sometimes, and he doesn't have much confidence when it comes to jumping, but he'll do it. So what we figure is he got up to I'm just gonna go up to the top again because I wanna be up there. And he hopped up and he got to the second to the last top thingy over there, misjudged the jump. And I've seen him hanging by his claws in that mat on that tree and then kind of fall. And I think he just really scared himself this time. And yeah, like I said, he wasn't like lifting his leg up limping, but he was not walking great. He's walking much better now. So he's doing better. He's definitely second guessing all of his jumps though, which is just the way it is, I guess. But he is much better now and doing fine. So that's great. He's doing great. And it's fall, so all of the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. And, you know, the leaf blower people are out there blowing leaves off of our still green grass. They're not waiting for the trees to get done. They'll probably be back out here 3 times because that's how you get paid. And the old people want their lawns free of leaves, so they'll pay for it. Okay, no grinder. Because of the magic of pre-ground. I found this at our Fresh Thyme. It fascinated me. The Chocolati finest brewed cacao, hot or cold. This is dark chocolate magic coffee. Now, we have issue 2, where we're trying to get pot passed as as recreational. So, maybe someday, that'd be kind of interesting. Probably not, it probably tastes like garbage. But this is dark chocolate magic coffee. Now normally I hate dark chocolate, but coffee sometimes with chocolate notes tastes like dark chocolate, and it seems a lot sweeter and a lot brighter than normal dark chocolate to me. So this has promises on it. There are ingredients. It is organic cacao beans, cocoa, processed with alkali organic coffee. So organic cinnamon and Madagascar vanilla. Yeah, and this is from Fresh Thyme. Oh God, if this has got mushrooms in it, I am going to be so mad. But I didn't see mushrooms up here, so okay. So it's coffee, but it's got cacao in it, and organic cinnamon and Madagascar vanilla. And they are promising a lot here. So I don't know. I haven't opened it. I don't know what to expect. So I thought I'd open it with everybody watching and either enjoy it or throw up in the sink. Excitement. I won't show me throwing up in the sink, I promise. All right, sniff. Oh, that smells like chocolate. That smells like M&Ms. Like with the candy coating, because the candy coating's got this weird, because the chocolate has a smell, but then if you get a handful of M&Ms and you sniff it, you not only get the chocolate smell, but you get kind of like this weird, sweet, almost fruity kind of smell from the candy shell coating. That's interesting, and it's supposed to have coffee in it. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna do it right here in the Aeropress because I think that would be the fun way to do it. What is it? It's going to be, we'll do 17 grams. Oh. What are we looking at here? Holy shit. I mean, it's supposed to have coffee in it? Dark chocolate magic coffee, processed with alkali organic coffee. So it's processed with coffee, but those are clearly, I mean, I guess there's coffee in there? Boy, that just looks like ground up cacao to me. I'm gonna get all over the counter, but that's all right, whatever. Alrighty, well, let us continue. We're up to 3 grams. We'll see what 17 nets us. 17 doesn't net us very much. This seems pretty heavy. This is much heavier than regularly ground coffee. So maybe we'll go, okay, 32. Why not 32? I don't know. Ooh. Okay, so this takes me by surprise because I expected coffee and the rest, but it's not coffee and the rest. It seems like it's more coffee beans. So I guess we will see. We'll do our normal little method here of brewing in the Aeropress, which means I'm going to pour water in. I'm going to let it flow through just a little bit, and then I'm going to top the water off, and I'm going to put the stopper on. And I really don't need the scale right now. I don't think that that's as necessary. It does say 8 ounces of hot water, 20 grams, or 2.5 level teaspoons, so 20 grams. So I've got 30 grams in there right now. So we need 8 ounces of hot water. All right, so maybe I will. Let's see what 8 ounces of hot water looks like. So I've got 30 in there. 0, okay. Let's see what 8, okay, so, oh shit, now I gotta math. Damn you. Hey Siri, what is 8 ounces in grams?
8 ounces is 226.8.
So 227 grams. All right. Thank you, Siri. You are the best. So 227 grams. Let's see what that looks like here. And we'll do a little bit more because I put a little bit more in there. 228, I think I said. And we might fill this up. Okay. That's 230. All right, and then I'm going to do a pinch to grow an inch. Maybe not. Boy, that flows really slow. Interesting. All right, we're going to brew this for about 4 minutes. Put the stopper on. I am moving much better. I do feel considerably better than I did. Put the stopper on here. Get a little bit of suction going so that we can get the most out of the brew here. Okay, so I'll let that go for 4 minutes. I do feel much better than I did. It was really bad. I couldn't straighten myself up and I couldn't sit anywhere, and the only place that I felt comfortable was laying down. And after laying down, I would get up and I would be fairly straight, and then I would sit down somewhere. Anywhere I sat down, I would have to stand back up and be hunched over. I'm a lot better now. I really didn't care about me as much as poor Indy with not being able to jump. But he's gotten much better, so that's good. I don't have to worry about him as much now. Okay, anyway, give her a little swirl here. See if that does anything. There we go. So this is interesting. I thought this was going to be coffee because it says coffee on the front of it, but it seems like it's more cacao beans that have been blitzed up and then organic coffee. What is alkali organic coffee? It's not something I've really ever heard of. Sealed tightly, storable for scooping. Contents may have settled. Oh dear. For brewing only, it says, not for eating. So, I mean, I guess with the vanilla, there's nothing in here that says sweetness. So I don't think this is sweet. It's just going to be like your cacao stuff that's like a coffee substitute. But it's processed with organic coffee. It doesn't say anything about caffeinated or decaffeinated, which is really strange. Normally they do that. So this is in Akron, Ohio. That's interesting. Global Teas, LLC. Huh. There's a cold brew recipe, but I don't do cold brew. If I do it again, I'll probably do the cold pour over method before I would do a cold brew. Ugh. Not so much. Not so much for me. Nothing wrong with it. It's not for me. So, another toy for the kiddies. Oh, gosh. So we'll focus this episode on this. If I can get going tomorrow, we'll do something different. And then Thursday, maybe tomorrow we'll talk more about our trip to Phoenix, and I'll try to remember what I was talking about. Today we'll try to take it easy, getting back into the swing of things. Look at this weak sauce looking cup of whatever the hell I just poured out. Wow, that looks like hot chocolate. So it is primarily, even though it says dark chocolate magic coffee on the front, and coffee, I feel in this case, should be surrounded by scary quotation marks, because this is not coffee. I mean, I smell everything that they said. There's definitely cinnamon. I smell vanilla, and I smell the chocolate. I do not smell any coffee whatsoever. The cinnamon's very in your face. The chocolate's definitely there. The vanilla is there, but it's just vanilla. It's kind of on the sideline cheering, for the cinnamon. But yeah, look at that. It's light. It's not like infused water like coffee is. This is cloudy because coffee and water, when they get together, they look like they're infused. They look like they're one. They look like they're never going to separate, and they never will if they sit there for a while. This looks like if I let it sit, the cocoa solids would congeal and totally separate from the water. So that's very interesting. I'm a little disappointed because I'm like, infused coffee. Well, no, this is just cacao and vanilla and cinnamon. It's not coffee. However, it is unsweetened cocoa, basically. But it's delicious, which is great. I'm glad. That's a good thing. This is delicious. It would go great with a cookie. If you've got any biscotti, that would be really great. Probably a vanilla biscotti would taste great with this. Hell, dunk an Oreo in there if you want. But it's really strange because, you look at the top here. Unless you know anything about Global Teas, which I do not, and it's globalteallc.com here. It's coffee. And this says coffee to me. It doesn't say cacao ground up with hints of coffee. This says coffee because it says magic coffee. And then you look at the back, and even here it says processed with organic coffee. So you're like, the coffee's there. You know, there's coffee here. There's no coffee taste here at all. None whatsoever. It is the dark chocolate that it says. It's got the nice cinnamon hit, and then there's a really cool aftertaste of vanilla. And whereas I am a little disappointed that it is not coffee, this shines. This is a great October drink. And there's no sugar in it. It is processed. There's a warning back here saying it is processed in a facility that processes milk, peanuts, and tree nuts. So it is not hypoallergenic. You may want to be careful if you want to try this, if this is something that's in your area. I mean, it's in Akron, or it's out of Akron, so it may be, you know, all over even the Ohio Valley, I would assume, in specialty organic kind of shops like Fresh Thyme or Raisin Rack or something like that. Yeah, no, I enjoy that. It's nice. I don't know if you noticed, while I was pressing down, these cocoa solids are incredibly thick, and they are very hard to press through. So I really had to put a lot of weight into the Aeropress to get all of that out of there. Oh, maybe tomorrow we'll try it cold. I'll do a cold pour over tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. But as hot goes, don't come into this looking for coffee. Come into it looking for that cacao powder coffee alternative that's, you know, a lot of people are really into. And it's got that really nice touch of cinnamon in it, and there's just that little hint of vanilla. Vanilla is really expensive. If you get a Madagascar vanilla pod, those things are expensive. So expensive they throw the pod in after they scraped all the seeds out because they don't want to waste a single cent of money they put into that vanilla pod. But this is really nice. I really like this. Thank you for tuning in this morning. I said I won't, but I will. I'm sorry that I didn't post it all last week. I was in a lot of pain and couldn't stand up straight. This is the longest I think I've stood still standing up straight. And I am standing up straight, so that's a bonus. I really do feel better. I'm not 100%. To be honest, I don't know if I'll ever be 100% again after whatever the hell happened to my back, but it is getting better. So, and the cold's almost gone. I'll always have my cough, but boy, that cough, oh God, I would just cough for like my sides of my jaw and the side of my head. The muscles would just get so tense that they hurt. Like there were 2 days where it hurt so much to cough everywhere. Whatever I had, I got it from a plane ride from Phoenix back to here. So whatever, those things are cattle car petri dishes anyway. Thank you for watching. We'll tune back in tomorrow, I hope. We'll do my best. Find this. If this is your jam, if the whole cacao ground up bean thing passed through water stuff without any sugar is your jam, or is something you want to try as a coffee drinker, I would recommend it. Even though it doesn't taste like coffee, it does taste really nice. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good day. Bye.